Yeah, it's going to be a good game nonetheless. I love how they play until the end. That really is the key to improving, and I'm sure they've earned the love and the respect of the entire community for this. Big shout out to them.
Big shout out to Death Guard. And this is their final map of the day. So let's head over to the Battleground wheel and see what their map is going to be. Maybe it is that long-awaited Eye of the Storm. Maybe, I don't know what's happened, because there we go. It just all suddenly appeared. I was wondering if the map roulette is... See, the map roulette is even trying to get rid of Eye of the Storm. It doesn't want to give you Eye of the Storm, Licro. That's what's happening here.
I think it's going to be a fairy tale ending later. The last map of the night is going to be it, and I can go to sleep tonight a very happy man. I just want to see Eye of the Storm.
It just needs to happen. We need to see that purple, that beautiful purple sky. So let's give the wheel a spin here. Again, these best of ones, we don't give the players a choice. Or is it going to be, or is it? It didn't quite. I thought it was potentially going to happen, but we do have Twin Peaks. So this is Twin Peaks between these two. And Eddie, you judging by the immediate reaction from both Eddie and Licro, something is going to go horribly wrong for somebody on this map.
You take it away, this. You take it.
Are you sure? Okay. Well, as I'm sure we're all aware, flag maps are not on Death Guard's forte. So I really hope the best for them. But I'm putting my money on German Academy here. I got to.
Oh, chat is going for Death Guard.
That's not serious.
Chat is going for Death Guard. 54.8% for Death Guard, 45.2% for German Academy. Let's see if we can bump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers for Death Guard. Come on, chat. Let's get Death Guard higher up there. Let's get
everyone
Death Guard
loves
higher
them.
up there.
Oh, everyone loves Death Guard. This is something that I've come to realise tonight, and this is what RBG community is all about: fun, friends, and winning.
Everybody loves that underdog story, and this is something that we could see. Who knows? Maybe Death Guard is going to be able to take a map off German Academy here. Maybe this is going to be the map where they do it.
It could be. It could, but yeah, it could be. We'll have to find out. I'm very excited for it. Whenever I see on Death Guard, I know that I'm in for a whirlwind of emotions that might and probably will make me cry watching. But it's okay. It's okay.
And as long as they're making you feel emotion, that's the main thing, right?
I know, first time in my life.
Eddie looks so happy. Why do you look so happy, Eddie?
I'm happy. I have faith. For me, they need to take this. They need to take one victory. Please let them have this game. And the reason why is for the potential of the team. They are the new guys on the block, and I think one win here would means a lot for the coming tournaments as well, because they need something to build upon. And one win is a start, and it could be this game.
Exactly, and once again, as we've mentioned, to get to your highest potential, you have to play against the best. You have to, learn from your mistakes and see how things change. I mean, look at this on Death Guard. We're at 61.4%. They're going up. Come on, chat. Let's keep it going. Let's keep this going. Yeah. We want to get behind Death Guard. But this is their final map of the day, going up against a German Academy. We do have a couple more games after this one, but this is going to be it for Death Guard. And I do want to say, I think that they have done a great job, considering that they brand new team together. They're going up against teams that have played against each other for years, which is always going to be difficult. But this is where these sort of things start. The moment they start to get themselves into that position, it's always gonna look fantastic. When you take a look at your experience, you go, we actually now have a tournament under our belts, which means that we can potentially do more. So let's take a look on the side of Death Guard. It looks as though we do see what we usually see. There is that Resto Druid, the Resto Druid flag carrier, super unorthodox on the side of German Academy. We know exactly what to expect. We've seen exactly what they can do. And we've seen that they've played a phenomenal couple of games in Arathi Basin. So this is this is big for Death Guard. If they can potentially take this, then I will be super impressed.
The adaptation as well, swapping the Frost Mage to Fire Mage. We already talked about it last time they had this map. Their strongest map at least would be the Warzone Gulch when it comes to flag maps due to the small corridors, as previously mentioned. Now they run the Fire Mage. It is a more open map, which is also Fire Mage is good at killing Guardians, but it also weakens their defense. But then again, I don't think the Frost Mages would have actually achieved much for them anyways, because they have this wide open map.
Yeah, of course. Personally, I don't think the Resto Druid tank is the right way forward. Even if you gave it to like the Demon Hunter, even if he was DPS, just something that's a bit more sustainable, because you essentially remove a healer from yourself. And I'm not a massive fan of that. And you can see that German Academy, they're composed, very good comp, very good players also, both teams. But I'm just a little bit worried for Undeath Guard. They're getting to here. I'm sure Shikes is going to look for a grip onto one of them. Oh no, Avidan's Shadow Step straight in. He's going in. He's CCing everyone.
Aggressive.
Now that, I'm telling you, see, he's pressing like 10 different buttons at once. This guy's crazy. Okay, and the Ret already pressed his bubble, so instant aggression already.
Yep, instant aggression on the side of German Academy and Death Guard. You saw just how quickly Avadance was getting into the rest of the team. We do see, unfortunately, the first death on the side of Death Guard. It is that Demon Hunter. And you take a look at the health bars of German Academy, they're not doing a whole lot of moving. The Mage is in trouble. The Mage is down. Once again, that is not what you love to see. The Ret Pally is also down as well, taking so much pressure coming in from German Academy. And we do know that Fowler is probably already going for that flag. Once again, Warlock dropping super low, potentially dying down to 1 health, and we also see the Demon Hunter coming down as well. That is a massacre in the middle of the field here, and we still haven't seen the flag cap. There it goes. German Academy does have the flag. And again, that Resto Druid, it does struggle, because you end up in that situation where you are consistently down a healer the entire battleground. And that is such a huge loss, no matter who you are. There's no real way to come back from that.
I definitely agree, and it looks like that Fowler is getting across here. And again, we see this. He's waiting with the late pick. They want to put some pressure on Fowler Fanboy, so maybe they can get some cooldowns and he can pick late and start carrying out. Now, I will say this is textbook play from German Academy. They pushed aggressively in, put the enemy on the graveyard, which allows a Guardian to be free to just stroll casually across the map with the flag. And this is going to be hard for him.
I wouldn't be surprised if they actually just get the cap here. If Avidan's spamming Shadowy Duel on the spot, maybe he can get lucky and take away the flag. Because when you do press Shadowy Duel on the spot, they cannot pick the flag.
I think it happened.
No,
he didn't. I thought he did. I thought we found him, but he didn't. But he stunned him out pretty much straight away. And I mean, the Resto Druid, don't forget, the Resto Druid does have some semblance of survivability. But again, I think the biggest problem is just you end up in that situation where your entire team is down a healer, and now you're dueling in the flag room against Avidance, who is going to survive, and it just means that the rest of the team is just going to fold upon you, and it's going to be a very easy cap for Fowler, you've got to imagine.
Yeah, I absolutely think this Resto Druid, at low stacks, you can still kill a Resto Druid. You need to have at least a few extra stacks before you can really put pressure into a Guardian, in my opinion. But I have no doubt in my mind that now everyone's coming back from German Academy, they're going to kill maybe 1 or 2, but actually maybe gets away. Mooming's chasing after him, and Hasbulla is there to meet him outside as he gets to the water. He's got his dots, but I've got a bad feeling this guy could even die to dots. Okay, he tops himself.
This is a great situation.
He's got his running boots on, and he is getting across that map.
These boots were made for running.
This could be now if Undeath Guard they manage to stabilize the offense, they need to keep 2 healers still pushing on Fowler Fanboy here, and now it's just a race of time. The Resident needs to run alone back, like we see now. He just needs to press W and run into the base and try to survive, because he's bound to die. But maybe Undeath Guard can get the kill first. I really like this.
I mean, it's definitely looking like this is the strongest performance that we've seen from them all day, and I'm finally glad they're now showing their capability and their potential. But you can see Fowler Fanboy, the Ret Pally is connecting him, he's trying to kite around, very smart, using his spirit form. But this Resto Druid, He's a bit of a king, actually. He's kiting around.
There's the Warlock, ran straight into the Warlock, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Mooney fell off.
Oh no.
Mooney fell off. That is super unfortunate. The only key point here, though, is yes, whilst the Resto Druid may not have the survivability of a Guardian Druid, but they've got less stacks. They've got substantially less stacks than Fowler. But it doesn't really matter because they are just going to get
dead anyway.
Through. Fowler's dropping low, though. Fowler dropped super low, but was able to cap. Is he going to be able to get through?
They picked the flag? Oh?
Yeah, they've repicked it. The Warlock picked it.
They've repicked.
And I believe he TP'd inside. Oh, there we go.
But Abidance is on him.
Super fast
reaction.
reaction.
Be enough?
I think it was a little bit of a mistake from German Academy. Usually they're way more on it. Usually they'd be saying, can I click the flag? Can I click it? Do we click it? And then they'd give the yes or no bit.
Wait, he tells Stone Smith fire.
Yeah. For a fanboy though, he's in trouble.
He brought it back in?
They've put it back in, yeah, he's got away from Evidence. That is there now on Fowler, that is massive.
No way.
If he gets this pop.
Oh, Fowler just got away.
No way!
No, this will. I love this
It's
guy.
not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Fowler is taking so much damage. He's just stood there hoping that they're able to kill this Warlock before he goes down because the stacks are going to get so high on him. And let's admit it, Warlocks are pretty tanky in themselves. They do have the ability to sustain a fair bit of damage. Not quite as much as the Guardian Druid, but once again, those stacks are going to play a really crucial
They swapped the flag. They swapped and dropped. And they got the cap. I think they messed up. And this is what I'm saying. I think it's just better to have like the Warlock or someone else pick. At least that way you can have that third healer. You got extra cooldowns. You don't have to leave. You can get out of just bare form. He was doing better, and you could TP around. Fantastic playing from that Warlock. Honestly, absolutely amazing. I absolutely loved that.
I have to agree. Yeah, it was great gameplay, great show of individual play from him, and yeah, it honestly it's not what we expected going into this match. Like, it's such a close game. So of course it's sad that they didn't get the cap, but I mean this is off for everyone still, I think.
Yeah, exactly. We've only seen one cap on the side of German Academy, and we've seen Death God there were potentially looking, they were looking pretty solid, and that could have gone either way. Avadance was in a little bit of trouble, but that seems to have now completely turned around. He's turned around on the rest of the team and said, fine, okay. He's gone and started slaughtering them, and this is where Death God don't want to be. Death God don't want to be team fighting this, I think, in the middle of the arena. They kind of want to take it back to where they were previously, where they were just skirmishing inside the base of German Academy. There we go. Picked up on the side of Fowler. Do we see the Resto Druid? The Resto Druid is heading up towards the flag room and doing exactly what they can. Fowler being sort of like almost pocketed here by Hippie and sponsored, creating a wall to stop him from getting slowed down. In comes the Demon Hunter. Is it going to be enough? I don't think so. Fowler is absolutely speeding across, but once again, there we see. We've got Hasbulla there, the Warlock, guarding that flag. They know exactly what's going to happen. This isn't going to be enough for the rest of the Druid to step into. They need a little bit more support here. They need to delay Fowler as quickly as they possibly can, and that is exactly what is happening. Fowler kind of stopped just outside of his own base here. Avadance coming over to help, which is going to be good, but once again, Fowler's not moving anywhere very quickly.
Yep, and he's picking up a cheeky little kill onto the Hunter, stabilising them a little bit more. Fowler's going to go inside. I imagine the rest of the Druid's going to pick, but German Academy isn't in trouble right now. They know it. They've got the survivability of a Guardian. Again, gets such a... Look at this guy. He's in spider form, leaps across, but this guy can run. He knows how to run.
He's gone again.
Unfortunately, ahead of him, though. Oh, no.
Some cue the Jaws music. It's coming.
It's just taken moments before disaster. There it is.
There it is. And then I imagine he's going to wait. He's going to wait for Hots. He's going to wait for the team to get here to get the guaranteed kill. But, okay. That's interesting. So he survives that.
Tranquility, but it's not going to be enough. He's just going to get deleted by the team.
He just has no support. His team is completely leaving him, and I don't understand this. He needs the support. He needs the help. At least bring the Hunter or the Elemental. Just something to have a slow on them, and they're just running around. And then it'd probably be a lot easier. But
yeah, but I think also his idea was that if he gets through alone, then he has his whole team hitting Fowler Fanboy, and that is a great situation for on Death Guard. Now we see again the Warlock with the flag. This guy for sure my personal MVP for this game, even if they don't take the victory.
Look at
He
that.
TP's into them though. He got smoke bombed. I see the Star Surge, double Star Surge coming in. He's going to drop, and that's going to secure the second cap. That looked a little bit too easy at that time. And honestly,
they knew what was up. I think German Academy knew that he was going to teleport up there. So as soon as he did that, they basically knew what was going to happen. So that's exactly where they went into it. Seeing Fowler moving across the map now, and I think this is the biggest problem here, is Death Guard, they go so deep into Germany Academy's base that there is realistically no way that they can get back to their own base to defend, or even set up a defense to stop Fowler from getting the flag. They almost have to play this counter flag pressure because they're going that deep into the opposition base.
Yeah, and this tactic that Death Guard's playing, it's just not working into German Academy. They need to switch it up. They just need the support there for Fowler Fanboy. And look at this, Shikes DK keeping the Warlock hostage. He's doing DK things. Fowler Fanboy even comes out of stealth just to press a little
Convoke as well.
That's so BM, but we love that. But then again, he's going to get across. Fowler Fanboy still has Incarn. Incarn is not being pressed yet. That just shows how little worried he is. He's running into the mage, just goes straight back into bear form. He's having no problem. The mage isn't too much. Avidance is in front, and then you've got Serad there, which is he's going to be coming around. Avidance does get taken down. And now there's quite a bit of uptime now. But Fowler Fanboy has 2 healers and a perfect grip. Fantastic. That's what we love to see, Eddie. That is what we love to see, isn't it?
But I also would like to say that on Death Guard, I don't think they have been playing correctly. Like, their Demon Hunter, they simply need more uptime on Fowler Fanboy. Twice the first 2 caps, Fowler Fanboy got to run alone across the map with the flag. And now this is usually a disadvantage for the people with the flag, because it allows the team here, in this case on Death Guard, to send 10 members after Fowler Fanboy, but they simply can't stop him.
Yeah, and I'm in complete agreement with you.
They're doing a fair bit of damage here. They're getting some uptime. You'd like to see a little bit more.
Yeah.
What's interesting to note as well is, even if they do manage to take out they've got the Warlock there ready for that, for that almost like insta cap on the flag if it does get returned to the base. Keep an eye on the Resto Druid. There is someone over there currently pressuring them. They have gone back to their own base, so they haven't stayed in the other base, which is pretty big. There's the uptime that you want to see on the Druid. So there we go. Look at that.
There's just not enough time. There's just not
2
enough
Boom
time.
Kings and a Death Knight. It was always going to happen that way. And I think we're going to see the cap here quite quickly from Fowler. There it is.
Yeah.
They understand. They don't want to mess around. Death Guard, potentially there was a world there where they could have thrown a spanner in the works. I think, it was a fantastic play from that Warlock the first time. However, I think they got a little bit too cute with it the second time, Eddie, and that's kind of what German Academy expected, and it was shut down relatively quickly.
Yeah, this was, in my opinion, just a clear showcasing of which team is the better. The team who picks the flag first should usually be at a disadvantage, but German Academy are simply so strong that they can just pick it and run it across. They simply don't care about what on Death Guard is going to do, and it just showcases their strength, honestly.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.